Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this video was actually requested by a subscriber. They wanted me to do the... What is this stuck to my blanket? Oh. Anyways, they wanted me to do the Sims 3 version of how I make my male Sims, so if this video is a little bit cut up, then that is why. So let's obviously make the Sim a male because right now they are a female. Close all these things for master controller. And yeah, so let's get back into it. The Sim currently has a cigarette hanging from its mouth. Really quickly, I'm gonna get rid of that, and then I'm gonna continue with the tutorial. Alright, so I took the cigarette out of his mouth, and we are going to continue. So the first thing I like to do is pick a skin, obviously. With The Sims 3, you don't have, like, you know, easy access to skins like in The Sims 4, but I do like to pick a skin, and I just downloaded a bunch of new skins, like the Candy Crush skins, and I deleted these a while ago. But when I looked at them again, I saw just how cute they were and I wanted them, but I don't think I'm going to be using those. Because, one. Okay, not that one. Obviously not. I don't know what skin I want to use. It does take me a while to look for one. I just downloaded a bunch because I never have actually skins for male Sims. So, yeah, I think I'm going to use these. These are actually some of the new skins I downloaded today, and they're pretty cool, but I have one complaint. I don't think my HD mod is in, which it's not a big deal. It's not, but I do like having it in. That's Starfruit, and this is S Club, which doesn't even work. But I think I'll use this one. I'm not sure what the skin is called. Oh, no. This is the one I kind of want to use. The first one. Not that one. This one. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. And most likely, most of my male Sims are really pale. I'm gonna show you maybe two different types of Sims that I make. The really, really cute, adorable ones, and then the pretty, not the ones I make a lot. I don't actually make these Sims often. You probably never see them, but they're like my more, I don't know how to explain it, modelish type Sims. I haven't made a creative Sim on them, but I do play with them myself, and I kind of want to show you how to make them. So first we're going to go to his face, obviously. I don't do anything with his like eyebrows or hair until after I've done with this face. So first thing I always do is I always go to jaw first. I don't know why. I really can't explain why I go to jaw first, but it's just one of the things that I like to do first. So the first thing I do is I kind of always put the jaw width all the way down. I go to jaw height and then I put that all the way up. Not all the way up, not like this, but you know, it's up to a reasonable amount. My jaw shape, I turn that up to a reasonable amount, because if you turn it up way too much, it'll do this, and I don't like that. So I have it just about maybe here. The next is I go to face shape face line. Now this is a custom slider, and you will not have this when you get the game, but I'll have all my sliders linked down below, and it'll be good. It'll be good. So I'm kind of satisfied with this face. Maybe I'll turn his face a little bit and go to soften his jaw here to make it a little better. Maybe go to his head and play around with this a little bit more. I just got this new jaw slider, but I don't think it's showing, which is okay. But I got these ones here. So it's the lower jaw enhancer. I don't know what this does yet, but it actually seems to do a lot, and I actually seem to like it a lot, so thank you. I have a lot of custom sliders, believe it or not. There's the eye shape, which I really, really, really want to explore. Not right now, though, so I'm going to keep that up. And I'm going to go to his eyes now because I have to fix these monstrous beings that he is forced to call eyes. So first, I always use this preset or this preset. With my cuter Sims, I use this preset, and I most likely give them blue eyes. But, yeah. So, first thing, considering these eyes are, like, really oversized, I turn the scale down, obviously, because the eyes are way too big, and then I turn the rotation down as well, because they are really unrealistically big, and I don't like that. I use the eye width, and I most likely, you know, turn that down as well. And he's good, he's good. So I kind of want to go back to the head and go back to the eye slider to see what that's all about. And yeah, just test it out a bit. I didn't use this before, but let's see. I'm gonna use it for now because I think it's gonna cooperate with what I'm doing next. As you can see, his eyes are smaller and different, and what I'm gonna do next is what I do with the this part of the eye. I don't know what that's called. I like to do the eyelid height, and I like to turn that down. Not that one. Is it this lower eyelid? Or is it this one? Oops, I don't even know what slider this is. Is that bad? I really do not know what this slider is. Oh, it's the eyelid height here. And then this one too. I don't know, it kind of just gives him sad eyes, and I really do like the sad eyes. I don't know, it's probably just me. Next is the nose, because the nose is kind of what defines the face, because it's like the focal point. The asset, what was that word that just came out of my mouth? Preset I always use is this one. I don't know why, it just looks better. So nostril height is something I play around with a lot, as well as nostril definition. Sometimes the nostril definition will be all the way down, sometimes it'll be a little up, but I think for the sake of this video, or sake of this sim, I think the definition being up is going to be better. The nostril height, I'm going to maybe rise a little bit, and then I'm just gonna change the width of his nose. The mass. I do play around with the nose a lot because sometimes the nose just doesn't look well. And I think that's what's happening right now, is his nose isn't looking well, and I think I may just have to change a few things about it. Okay, turn the definition up. His nose looks a lot disgusting, I'll say that much. Let's play with the bridge rotation, because I hate when it's like that. It kind of just makes me so upset when their bridges are like really gross like this. Some people may think, no, the bridge is fine, but for me, I don't like that, and it's like the bridge nose bump, and it's like, I don't even know how to explain it. I just don't like it, okay? That's what I'll explain it, I just don't like it. He has a weird shaped nose. Maybe I should turn the definition of the nostrils down a bit. Turn the height down, maybe fix the rotation of the nostrils. Yeah, now his nose looks fine. He looks good. So next I'm going to play with his mouth, and his mouth is actually pretty good. It's actually kind of like the presets I use. So I'm just gonna fix it up just a tad bit. I'm going to move the height of his lips down so that they're not too far up, and then I'm going to fix his other stuff. I said other stuff, and I meant something else. His shoulders is what I meant. I'm looking for mouth height, and I unfortunately cannot find it. Oh, here it is. Okay, mouth height. I'm just gonna turn that down a little bit. And I like to actually play with the mouth corner rotation because I don't like the common smile that most sims have. It's just like they're always smiling, and I don't like that because it kind of messes with poses and other emotions, and it just makes the sims look a lot weird. So I like to maybe not widen the mouth too much, but not, you know, reduce it. So maybe like this is best, what I would go with. The bottom lip, I like to keep the bottom lip thick, but I do not like to keep it wide. I like to, you know, shape it up a little bit, but I like to keep it not too wide because it doesn't look well. As for the upper lip, I like to keep the upper lip small, but I like to at least use the upper lip up slider. Well, it doesn't really work with this mouth. Maybe like this. And then maybe his upper lip thickness could be a little more. The shape can stay as is because I don't really want to mess with that. Maybe widen it just a bit, but not too much. mouth looks good. I'm gonna turn this back down to where it was because it doesn't look well. Now I want to change the mouth definition to be a little raised. So yeah, there's his lips and stuff, and he looks pretty cute. So the next thing I kind of like to do is play with the shoulders. I like to turn... This may be weird because you're not supposed to slouch your shoulders, but I do like the slouch shoulder look. And I like to turn down the width of his shoulders to make him look a lot smaller than he really is. I don't know, just me, I just like this petiteness of my Sims. Especially my male Sims, because considering most male Sims, when you make them, they're not petite, they're actually pretty large in comparison to the females. And maybe if you're making a really, I don't know, not so manly Sim, or your Sim is born not so manly, but they have like this manly body, it makes them look unproportional. So I like to just play with the body just a little bit so that they don't look so unproportioned. I don't know, it's probably just me. So yeah, there we are with that, and I think I'm all set with everything. So what I'm gonna do is actually go into... I like to do the makeup after I do the hair so I know what I'm working with. I know most people just jump straight into the makeup, but I like to do the makeup after there so I can get a, you know, get a feel of like his eyebrows shape and everything else like that. Because I think he's wearing a little bit of makeup right now, like a little eyeshadow, because his eyes are pretty dark around the edges. So I'm gonna fix that. Okay, when it comes to hair on my adorable male Sims, I like to use anime type hairs like these, and I don't know, they just define my Sims well. So when it comes to hair color, anything works. You guys have seen me use like this hair color and this hair color so many times before, and honestly I do indeed love using like these funky type hair colors, but I don't just choose them, you know, because I want to. I choose them depending on how the Sim looks. In this Sim, he seems to not go for like a funky bright color like green. He seems to go for like a subtle color, not like this but darker. Maybe like red, or he actually fit with this light hair. Reds or maybe browns. Not that one, that's a little too bright for him. But yeah, like reds or browns. Even maybe black might work. Okay, not as dark as... Well, black actually does work. I'm gonna fix his eyebrows. I'm gonna keep his hair black, you know, something different and something not too crazy. And this hairstyle might actually work, depending on when I fix his brows, because the brows are making it, or like throwing it off a little bit. So let's let my eyebrows load. Most of my eyebrows come from Tifa Sims. They do make Sims 4 and Sims 3 content. I do have a lot of Tifa's old makeups and stuff like that, but that's where I get a lot of my eyebrows. I get some maybe from Shock and Shame or something like that, but I think that's most likely where I get all my eyebrows, or most of my custom eyebrows. Believe it or not, I have more. Yeah, Shock and Shame. I do have their eyebrows. These ones are from Miss... I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'll have it linked. The Tumblr page linked down below. But yeah, as you can see, I have some from Tifa. These, I think, are also from Tifa, if I'm not mistaken, when they were older and they didn't. These ones, however, are from a blog. I don't know, but I hate them on him. They look horrendous. I don't know where these ones are from either. I'm really bad when it comes to CC, but these eyebrows actually work on him, so I like it. I like it. So let's go back to hair. I would do the whole eyelashes thing, but because I have eyelash sliders, they don't work. But I'm turning it up because I normally would give my male Sims long eyelashes. So those of you who don't have the eyelash sliders, you can use him and he'll have long eyelashes. So let's go back into hair and pick up my hairstyle. Like I said, I go for more of the anime-ish type hairs because, I don't know, I do like anime, and most of my Sims are heavily influenced on anime. They really are. They are. Like, my female Sims, my male Sims, they're heavily influenced on anime, and I'm stuck in this anime world where, you know, real-life things are so far gone for me, and it's really hard to go back after you've been here for so long. But, you know, I don't even mind. So let's go through some hairstyles to see which one suits him most. That one obviously doesn't. I don't really like the whole forehead showing thing when it comes to that hair. It just looks a little funky. Maybe it just looks off on my sim. This hair is actually pretty cute on him, like showing most of his forehead. I don't like it, however. It's cute, but I don't like it on him. This hair, no, just no. This hair, a sim was wearing this hair, and I tried to draw the sim. I think my drawing came out pretty great, considering, you know, I'm actually practicing my own drawing style. I'm drawing sims, and for a beginning sim picture, I think that came out pretty great. This hair, no. Thank you. This hair, no, I don't think so. It actually works, to be honest. It actually works, but I don't think I want it on him. It does take me a while to actually pick a hair for my male sims because I'm so picky when it comes to them. To be honest, this hair actually works, and I kind of think he kind of looks like the Haruka model. I don't know why, but he kind of reminds me of the Haruka model. Haruka Nanase. Yeah, he kind of reminds me of him. We're keeping this hair. And let's go into makeup. Now, you're probably thinking, you put makeup on your male sims? I do. And a lot of people think it's kind of weird to do so. They like, my male sims have to have naked faces. But if you guys know a YouTuber called Aurora Sims, she actually puts makeup on her male sims, and that's how they come out looking really fantabulous. Fantabulous, what kind of word? Fantastic. And, you know, it's not bad to put makeup on your male sims. It actually makes them look better. So I do put on a, makeup from Tifa. There is this this thing, what is it called? It's a wrinkles brush by Tifa. I do get all of my makeup, most of my makeup from Tifa, S Club, and Paraline Sims, and then Gothic. I think I pronounced that wrong, but I do get them from there, and you know, they do make good makeups, yep. And then I'm just gonna use this last thing here, I think. Nope, I don't like that. It looks a little weird. Maybe this one. I think it's just a highlight in like the nose area, I meant to say. I'm gonna just turn the opacity down. So as you can see, I don't just like heavily apply it. I do like play around the opacities and stuff like that so that it doesn't look too bad. Most of the sims look better when I'm taking photos of them. So they might look a little weird here, but when I start to take photos of them, they'll look a lot better. So when it comes to eyeliner, I actually stopped using eyeliner, and I do get all of my eyeliner from either Miss Duo, I don't know, Miss Duo. Is that how you pronounce it, Miss Duo? I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Gothic, and that's it. Those are actually the only two places in Cherryberry, actually. Miss Duo or Miss Duo, Gothic, and Cherryberry. So those are the only places I actually get them. My eyeliner. I don't use them. However, I don't have anything against eyeliner, but I just don't think there was a need for it. But there's this eye bag that I kind of want to use. So let's see how it looks. It actually looks pretty good. So I'm going to use that on him, turn on the opacity a bit so that it's not too heavy. And then I just use eyelashes. Most likely I use the female 3D eyelashes from S Club because they just look a lot better. Sometimes they just look a lot prettier, and you know, men don't have small undefined eyelashes. They actually have pretty cute and pretty full eyelashes, so you have to like bring that to reality. And I think those eyelashes actually have eyeliner on them, but that's okay. When it comes to the blush, I use a lot, and I layer them in a specific way so that they show properly. So the first one I always intend to use is this one from Tifa. Let's see if I can find it for my males. Where is it? It's normally at the top. It's this one. It's the Real Face Skin Blush. It's not just look too real, but it looks pretty good. So it'll come in this preset. I normally don't ever change it, and I just turn the opacity down. That's the one I use. When it comes to other blushers, I use this one, which is I highlight, and it has a little bit of freckles, but you could turn it down or make it so that the freckles don't show. I'm going to actually turn it down a bit, Not too much so that the glow goes away, but enough so that it looks, you know, particularly good. The next one I use is a nose mask. And let's see, his nose looks like that, and let's see what nose mask would actually look good. This one seems to be the best fit. Actually, no. I actually kind of sort of like the shape of his nose, and normally I always use a nose mask, but I think for this particular one, I'm going to use a nose line. Which basically just defines the nose without actually like messing with your nose. And you can change the color and everything. Next I use is just a simple nose shine, nothing too grand. You just put the little shine on the tip of the nose. And the last thing, I think I did everything. Sometimes I'll add like a blush for the heck of it, but I don't think I'm gonna do that this time. A little color in his cheeks would never hurt. Okay, so after all that stuff, I go to lipstick. And with lipstick, I don't do much. I just use this one lip that I've been using. It's the M76 Tifa. And sometimes I'll use these ones, but I think I'm gonna use this one now. And when I don't ever actually change the color, you know what? No. I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna teach you how to use it, and I get the coloring perfectly right. Unless it already comes normally, and I don't have to do it. Nope, I didn't get the look. So you can see that the color is a little off. All you have to do is do this one, change it to maybe red. Maybe like not that red. Okay, no, keep it to that red maybe. And now I'm gonna keep that to white. And I'm just messing stuff up. You do that and you just turn the opacity down. And that's all. That's all you gotta do to get the red lips. And yeah, so we're basically done with his makeup. And I know he looks a little weird right now. He looks all dolled up, but trust me, he looks a lot, you know, better than the original skin that I have. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to give him colored contacts, and colored contacts, or not colored contacts, but contacts. And I like to use the contacts because the eyes that normally come with the game are bad. I personally have a default eye replacement, which makes the sim look a lot different. Like the eyes look a lot different and more defined. But even I hate my default eyes that come with the game, so I always give my sim contacts. So let's hope these contacts load. It takes a while, so I'm just gonna cut. Alright, so now that I'm in the other stuff, what I like to do is stuff that isn't actually seen, but is actually seen in like when you take photos or stuff. So I like to give my Sims different teeth that are not the Sims 3 teeth. And I like to give them these, you know, normal teeth that are by, I don't know, but I can link them. So it'll make their teeth look different, and sometimes I have vampire smile, normal teeth, zombie teeth, bunny teeth, and like the gap. And everything just, you know, gives your Sims a nice smile. So I'm gonna give him the normal teeth. Normally I don't always use the normal teeth. Sometimes I use bunny teeth, sometimes I use gap. Never use really vampire teeth or like zombie teeth, but I'm using normal teeth because this is a normal creative Sim. And I like to use these Tifa eyes a lot because they're bomb. And I'm changing them to blue. I always change them to the eye color of the Sim. So don't worry if you're like, you'll always have your Sims have blue eyes, and it's probably because that Sim has blue eyes. So we're going to move on to clothing, but I'm going to cut again because my clothing takes a while to load, and the dressing of my Sims isn't really important. Sometimes I do like nude photo shoots or something like that. Would you guys ever see these photo shoots? Because these photo shoots, sometimes I take them and I say I'll post them on Tumblr, but I never do. So they're just on my computer sitting there, or they're gone because I deleted them. But I don't think he's going to be a nude photo shoot artist. His outfit's actually pretty good. For a generated outfit, I would actually use this. Believe it or not, I would use this. I'd just probably change the color of the pants or something. So we're going to go into clothing, and I'm going to cut again. When it comes to clothes, I'm quite boring. Jeans, shirt, shoes, nothing more depending on the Sim. I think this is actually a style that would fit him. It's not necessarily Haruka Nanase, considering he's not Haruka Nanase. He kind of just looks like him. But yeah, I would sometimes do accessories like glasses or maybe a ring, tattoos, but I don't think that would fit this particular sim. I don't think I'm gonna do the other one today, considering this is already a long video. But yeah, guys, this is how I make my sims, and I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to be downloading him as well. I'm going to be downloading him. What? I'm gonna be saving him, and I'm just going to possibly just, I don't know, maybe upload him so you guys can have him as well as the CC. I'll have to look for it. But yeah, guys, don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed, and if it, you know, helped you make cute, or how I make my cute sims, and if you enjoyed. And don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe if you guys have any more videos like these that you want me to do. Just don't feel free to ask. I'll be doing the female versions for both Sims 4 and Sims 3 very soon. So yeah, just stay tuned for more videos like this. I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.